We'll see if Soan's able to do it again, defend the homestead, or if Jen's going to be coming out on top. Very patient play immediately out the gate. We have Jen sitting at the ledge, forcing Soan to approach. I feel like that's going to be the smarter option because every time an opening is presented to Soan, he's going to be able to eat up for big damage. And we see a lot of focus use already from Jen. I like that because Soan doesn't have a lot of multi-hit moves to threaten Jen with. So focus is going to give him a lot of defensive capability. That being said, focus isn't going to be everything. Soan's going to be able to work around it. He's going to be able to bait it. And assuming he can read it on the ground, starting up grab combos could be pivotal to Soan taking the W in this set. Jen takes the first stock very convincingly, only at 58%. And he's looking to just play this comfort game right now, just punish every time that Soan goes in for an option and build up the damage without getting too aggressive. There's no need to go in for wacky combos or to fish for kills when he knows that he can just build up the damage off of Soan trying to tie things up. And trying he might, but he's not able to get anything cohesive just yet. Back throw from Jen sets up the off-stage play, but Soan doesn't want to hear anything of it. Quick drop to the platform, gets him safely, but at what cost, as his percentage already starting to mirror Jen's. Excellent timing on the back air. And Hadouken to cover the incoming shorty to stage. It's looking very convincing for Jen in this game one, especially as Soan dips just a little too low. And reaches for his Arizona as he needs something to recharge him as Jen takes game one. Game 2 is going to be taking us to Final Destination, and I feel like this is a rather odd choice. While it will work very well for Soan in eliminating all of the space that Jen can maneuver himself and mix up his recovery, Jen has also shown proficiency in Final Destination in the stage because of what it allows him to focus on punishing landings and ledge get-ups, which ultimately Final Destination ends up being a lot of. We'll see how things work out as Soan has a very substantial percentage lead already. However, he keeps on finding himself at the ledge, a very dangerous spot to be in against Ryu. Well, he's making it work for the time being, with having taken the first stock off of Jen at only 24%. Jen not really ready for the mix-up in stage layout, it seems, and Soan having truly woken up coming into game 2. Basic combo allows Jen to take off the stock with only having garnered 29% in this last stock. Very real possibility of Jen taking this 2-0. However, it remains to be seen as Soan could very well start to get his grab combos in like that and build up the percentage, especially at these max distance fairs. A little bit of a questionable quick draw there, as Soan didn't really go for the auto cancel on it, nor did he charge it enough to get to the opposite side of Jen. Nonetheless, he's sitting in the lead, and Jen making a very odd choice to keep his Shoryu from coming out too long. Ends up being his own death rather early on, and Soan convincingly taking game 2, bringing us to the game 3 situation. I'll be honest, I didn't really expect. Jen immediately picking things back, and we're going to see the run back to Final Destination. Now, while I did mention this stage can work out for Rio as well as it can for Ike, the stage pick was looking very convincing in Soan's favor. So Jen might already have a change of plans for what he's doing coming into game 3. Jen having immediate stage control, trying to find his timing on the Aether, but not able to get it just yet, and his positioning almost managing disaster. Soan coming back on stage and building up the percentage very well. And at a minor deficit, if he plays defensively and at max range, as he's managed to, he can build this up very well. However, Gen making good use of his movement options, and excellent DI keeps him alive at 97%. Well-timed back air and Hadoukens lets Gen take stage control back from Soan. But a quick draw gets Soan back onto stage in the double hop just to make sure that he can get himself safely. Challenge anything that Gen has to offer. Forward air instead of the typical up air. Nice little mix-up, but mistiming on the eruption. It's going to be very difficult to catch with eruption, but not that difficult catching with dash attack on the poor landing. Soan sitting with a lead at 116% and being able to challenge that forward smash with the down tilt. And a low profile just enough, and Soan having no issue with building the percentages back up here. Back air from Gen gives him plenty of stage control, and Soan a good amount of damage, sitting at 143, but the shortening on the quick draw might not have been what Soan wanted, as strong up tilt once again taking off a stock, and we see 56% builds up onto Gen, but for all intents and purposes, this is looking like a tied game, as Gen has no problem getting a combo together for the sake of damage to tie this back up. And if anything, we're looking at a Ryu with Rage, which can make things look very deadly for Ike, regardless of Ike being one of the heavier members of the cast. Soan doesn't want to hear any of it, though, as he manages to link together a few good hits and gets Gen already into 85%. Good spacing between the two of these players, and we see Gen trying to fish around with the up tilts now. Gets a down air connect, but nothing just yet. He manages stage control and an up tilt to catch after the quick draw. Once again, the dash attack after the up tilt, just for the sake of building up the damage, trying to get the stage control if he's not able to get these combos. And the up tilt into Shoryuken allows Gen to clutch things out 2-1 over Soan. And for folks at home, looks like we're going to be seeing the Gen versus Locust run back.